Hi everybody, my name is Lorna Byrne and I'm going to talk to you today about the environment. And I know if you have read the book Angels in My Hair, you will have heard about Angel Jimison. He is the one angel that has been, what would you say, I can't say pestering me, but asking to make the people of the world more aware and more conscious of our environment, and it is just changing, rapidly. And again, that's all because of global warming. I suppose we always thought that we could never pollute our planet or cause our weather to change, but we have. And I guess again, we're actually in denial. There's so many countries around the world that are in complete denial, and even the people of the world, a lot of the time we kind of say, oh well, it's not affecting me now, so it doesn't matter. But I would press you all to, get onto your government and check what they're doing for global warming to protect you and the children of the future. And here in Ireland, where global warming has been affecting us in lots of times, we say in a strange way, we have snow or storms in a way that we didn't have before. And now at the moment here in Ireland, we're having a drought. And even this drought, a lot of us aren't kind of taking it seriously. I had a few times somebody has said to me, oh, there's the farmer complaining again, just because we're having fine weather. And I just smiled at this person. I said, but don't you know the farmer feeds us? The farmer has to complain, and we have to support the farmer. And here in Ireland there is such a drought. I'm going to introduce you to this beautiful tree. I have to ask my daughter again, what's the name of the nut? Walnut, because I can't actually say walnut very well. And this tree was grown from seed from a friend of mine, and the seed actually came from the Holy Land. And of course I've been watering it every day in the evening time, just a bucket of water, just so that it will survive. And because if I didn't do that, it would die. And in all of the fields everywhere, it's like this. You drop a match and everything will go up in smoke. And again, that's global warming, and we don't realize how much we need the rain and how much we need water, because water is life. It keeps everything green, it feeds all of nature, but the important thing is it feeds us too. And I would just love people here in Ireland and in other places, even when there isn't a drought, not to waste water, because it is really, really so precious. This was grass that the cattle could eat, or the sheep could eat, or the rabbits, or the birds could get insects from, and all of that. But now it's all dry. So I'm praying for rain for here in Ireland, and I hope everyone else is. And even in the back fields here we have potatoes, but the farmers have to water them every day, because if they didn't have that water to water them, we would have no potatoes. Imagine all the food that we put potatoes in, even the wheat out in the fields, or our apples, or fruit. Everything in Ireland is going to be quite scarce and probably more expensive. So I would just ask you all to listen to Angel Jimison, do everything you can, and ask your government, check what they're doing about the environment, because no matter how much of denial you're in, I'm afraid the weather is changing. And the thing is, the damage we have done, we can't change it. We could do loads of things that could help to slow it down. And I know that ozone layer, that big tear, has been getting bigger, and we're having ice melting, and we're having so many things are happening in the world, and then we're having so many earthquakes and all of that, and fires, and because everything is so dry. So I would just ask you to be conscious of of an environment and say to ourselves, how can we press our governments and how can we help the farmer? Don't complain about the farmer, because the farmer provides our food for us. So few of us grow it. But see what you can do to ask your governments, what are they doing to help our environment? I hope my government is doing something. I know we're way down the list, and that is something that has always shocked me, to know that Ireland is kind of nearly at the bottom of the list for environmental friendly. We're always getting, what would you say, summons by the EU for not playing our part. And we have always been a very green country. It's not green today. It's actually very brown, as I showed you the dead grass. The only reason this tree is surviving, and the ones behind, is because the farmer has to water the potatoes, so the trees are getting some water. But trees in so many other parts of the country, and even in other parts around me here, are the leaves, you would think it was well into autumn, the leaves are just brown. So I better say no more and just say thank you very much, and God bless.